Cameron seems to want physical intimacy from his wife, Claire, before they've actually built an emotional connection. I don't know about you, but that seems like to me that that's putting the cart before the horse. Welcome to Cliff Alert. Today I'm going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 17, episode number 5. Before I do that, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you know that whenever we're coming out with new videos. Before I also get started, let me say that my better half is not with us because she's been feeling under the weather the past couple of weeks. So I'm trying to hold it down until she's back up and feeling well enough to resume. So let's get into Claire and Cameron in this episode. Claire says that both she and Cameron are very different people with very different perspectives. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but that she is very excited to get to know Cameron much better on their honeymoon. Cameron, for his part, says that he's not the easiest person to be around, but so far, Claire is handling that scenario like a true champion. At this point, Cameron says something that's kind of weird in his confessional. He says that he's kind of jealous or envious of Austin and Becca because their relationship seems to have hit it off with no problems whatsoever right from the very, very beginning. He's kind of comparing his scenario to theirs and wondering why it hasn't been the same kind of result with him and Claire. So Cameron says that he's looking for some kind of spark to let him know that they are indeed bonding and that things are headed in the right direction. Cameron also says that the night before, he and Claire had a very, very long talk about physical intimacy. And afterwards, he left the conversation a little bit more confused than when he entered it because he doesn't really understand what Claire truly wants. He also said that he's in search of comfort and safety with the woman that he is with at the time. Later on, they go paddleboarding. They both seem to have fun. I don't know if Cameron had done that before, but he looked pretty good, and so did Claire. Claire said that she had a lot of fun doing it, and you know what? These are the baby steps that I think we're taking that need to be taken to move in the right direction. Cameron says that the more on the fun side that he sees from Claire, the more comfortable he feels in pursuing the physical intimacy side of their relationship. He says that he is physically attracted to his wife, Claire, and that he does like her. And Cameron definitely talks about his love for bicycles and how there's a human element to what he does, and that is really important. He likens his position to a doctor diagnosing, you know, every bike. And while listening to Cameron, Claire actually reaffirms the fact that, hey, look, it's great that you found something that you're very passionate about. And when you do that, you're definitely on the right track because money is not the object or issue at that point. Later on in the day, we see Cameron and Claire eating dinner together. Claire makes a remark, and I think Cameron was a little caught off guard by it. Claire actually described Cameron as a little goofy in a good way. Claire also reveals that sometimes she can be way too serious and lose sight of the fun things that can happen in life. They also talked about therapy. Cameron says he thinks it's a good thing, but he's at this point in time in his life, he's not involved in any therapy. Conversation then turns to opportunities where Claire kind of feels like, on the one hand, that people make their own opportunities, while Cameron, on the other hand, says that he waits actually for opportunities to come along, and then should he choose to take advantage of them, then he walks through that door. Claire thinks that she and Cameron are two very different people with very different perspectives and very different views. Cameron says that he thinks that they're very similar people with very different views and very different perspectives. And when it's all said and done, Claire thinks that, hey, we've got a lot of work to do, but we'll figure it out. That's all I've got. Let me know what you think, your comments, questions. Until next video, thanks for watching. God bless.